Hey, welcome to Slow Builds. So, this one's going to be a little bit different. So, this channel is really, I have an idea to go through uh, what AI told me would be anchors. So, like their family, investing, coding, life, just the main topics. And we have 52 of those queued up basically, at least an idea framed. And we had also the idea of adding in they called it like a bridge video, which would be examples of what I'm doing, what I'm working on, how I do use the things that I talk about from time to time, maybe what I'm investing in, especially reading. There'd be a lot of references to books, almost like little quick book reviews. Um, but I had this, I call them ramblings. So we're going to call I think that's what we're going to decide what these are called. So they'll come out not whenever I feel I want to say something. So at the moment, oh, so this one really is going to be maybe Tesla, Elon, and what I think I saw might be happening. And when he was at Davos, I noticed he started commenting about the sun because he was asked about solar power, and he was asked about the EVs and the robots and stuff like that. But he mentioned like the sun and how much power can be generated, and I think he mentioned like enough to power all of China, um, which is pretty insane. And then he did mention uninterrupted sunlight. So, ding ding, what does he have? He has the rocket ships, he has the satellites. Um, so, for him, it's not that big a deal. So, you start thinking about it, it's like he has these plans to. The new satellites are coming out for Starlink, which are super powerful. One friend mentioned how he feels the transmission time and delays, but I think at my level and my friend's level, there's things that are being developed and changed that we don't know. And I believe Elon has the right people in place to help him figure these things out. So if he's throwing up the rocket ships and then he's throwing up the massive solar panels and he wants to start, he has Grok and AI, and he wants to start building these chips. And I really believe if he can't find the right supplier, he is going to make him himself. And it's probably already in the works somewhere, prototypes and whatever else, because the numbers he's talking are massive. Even taking off the Tesla car and turning in the robots, and how many he wants to pump out, which means he needs the chips, which means he needs the power, he needs the AI, he needs everything. So when you think about it, and with the Starlink involved, he has it all. He has all the pieces in place. Throw up those satellites, have them directly pointed at the sun. They're collecting all the power. He's got, let's just say what he's going to do, data centers in space. Because what happens? Free energy. That's one of the biggest costs. The other problem is the heating. Well, in space, there's no problem with that. So he can have these super data centers up in space floating around, processing all this data. We're sending up requests and whatever, it's caching everything. And then with Starlink, connected to the car, connected to the robots, connected to your laptop, your computer, your phone, whatever. I still think he is working on a phone. It's just too big. And I really believe I don't think he thinks a little ways down the road. I think he thinks long term, but hoping it happens faster than it does, because he tries to push people, which it comes off rude and mean and whatever. But I think his goal is just to get to Mars, and to make us the smartest civilization as possible. Um, I believe a lot of what he says. I think a lot of it does come across as I don't want to say the crazy word, but it kind of feels that way. But in our day and time, the crazier the idea, it just seems to be that's what people are doing and that's what works. It's like we're living in the Jetsons. So, as bad as it is to have one man with all that power, I do believe someday I'm going to wake up and my Tesla stock is now going to be a combination of all of them. the biggest company in the world of history. It runs everything. Everything runs off of it. Um, it's kind of scary to have that much power, but hopefully there's regulations and things in place. And the other thing is he wants to get to Mars. He wants to give us a chance to live. He wants to build civilization right, I think, or at least in the way he believes it should be run. Um, and I don't think anyone's going to stop him. I don't think no matter what he does, I think he's the only one pushing the envelope farther and farther ahead. He's trying to get there quicker because I think he wants to see it in his life. And if he's able to do that, then it helps all mankind, really, in many ways. I can't even think about him, so I'm not even going to go there. But I believe no one's going to stop him. I believe he's going to be able to keep doing what he's doing. People are going to put up with it. People are going to complain. People are going to buy his products. Worst comes to worst, government funded, private funding. I think people are going to let him run this course in hopes that it turns into what mankind possibly needs. Now, this is a true random. This is a rambling like the best of them. It's like sitting around with the guys and just, what could happen? What's a crazy idea? And that's what I feel this one's turning into. And that's okay. Like, there's no script here. So hopefully this one, I don't need to edit it. I haven't edited anything yet. Everything's been a one-shot deal. And I feel I want to do more. If I post this, and I think I might after I rewatch it, make sure I don't say anything too crazy. I like doing the randomlings. I have an idea I want to do. Well, I really want to do it now, but like with Nike, I want to pop something out for that. The autonomous cars. Why I'm very bullish on Uber right now. And why my strategy has changed a lot. Yeah, slow builds. I think all these are slow. Like, you invest it, forget it. Is volatility is through the roof on these. But I believe there's missing pieces that make them slow builds. Like, you put the money in and you live with it. Just like Bitcoin, you know. You kind of ignore the news. You follow it because you enjoy it and you're invested in it. But in the end, it's more you got to go with your gut. Like another one that I've got my kid to invest in and myself, Rivian. I honestly believe that they have a great chance, but it all comes down to cash flow. How long's that runway for them? Can someone keep them alive? Do they want to keep them alive? But again, rambling, which is the purpose of it. So hopefully you like this, and I would love to do more of these actually, because I feel more comfortable doing this. So we'll see what happens. All right, thanks, and leave some comments. I need to know if someone's actually watching this. It's reaching a point that, like I said, I've wanted to give up, but when I commit to something, I usually try to push through. I am pumping them out a little faster than I was expecting because it's new, but if I know I'm going to keep to my schedule, that gives me I don't know, SMART goals. I have small little attainable goals along the way. SMART goals is another one that I want to put out. But yeah, let me know if this is interesting to anyone. If I'm way off pace, do I even have a chance here? But thank you.